Hello everybody, my name is Violet from Nadine Photography and welcome to another episode. So in today's episode we're going to be talking about a word which you may have heard before or may have not heard before, but I'm sure that most of you have heard this word before, as it is something that you see every single day in your daily lives. And that word is juxtaposition. Say what? Have you lost your mind, Violet? Have you lost your marbles? I have not. And you're going to ask me, what does that have to do with photography? Stay tuned, I'll show you. Okay, so what does Google say? What is a juxtaposition? Okay, so if you open Google and you type in juxtaposition, you will come across this. It is a noun. Now, a juxtaposition is the fact of two things being seen or placed close together with contrasting effect. Aha, what does that mean? Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be two opposing items or two opposing things that you place next to each other, but it needs to be in contrast with each other. Think about an elephant and a mouse. There you go, that's a simple example as you can get. But think about something deeper and more meaningful and more something straight to the point that really gets you when you see the image, okay? Think about a rose. A rose is the most beautiful thing. It's a flower that you give someone that you really, really love. It represents everything that is good, that is peaceful, that is joyful, that is love, that is calm, that is everything that is beautiful in life. That is what a rose represents, okay? So you go and take this rose and you wrap it in the ugliest, blackest, darkest story that you can find on earth in every single Sunday newspaper. Wrap this beautiful rose in this newspaper. And that, my friends, is a juxtaposition. Think about it. Okay? So now you can go to Google and you can go and browse images, as many as you want, to show you what a good example of a juxtaposition is, right? But I want to show you this one quickly and we're going to discuss it shortly, just very short. And I want to tell you what I see when I look at this image, okay? And then I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. All right, firstly, let's go to this image. Mr. Sebastian Jacobich, I love this image. If you ever come across this video of mine, please do me a favor, leave me a comment on this video and tell me that, hey, I am Sebastian Jacobich and I took this photo that you've been ripping apart like that. But I have to tell you, this is my favorite of all times juxtaposition photo. Now there's a lot that I love, but this one, let's talk about this for a second, okay? This lady, oh my gosh, she is from the 7th clan. I promise you, she's royalty. And if you look at this outfit, she's so pure and so white, and she's got a huge handbag telling us that she's got status. I mean, why would you need such a big handbag? Except maybe Nadine, because she's carrying everything with her to town. But really, why do you need such a big handbag? And look how she's closed off to the world, right? She's got her arms folded in front of her, clinging onto this book that she has, probably telling us that she is full of literature. She knows what she's talking about because she does a lot of reading. Got her sunglasses on. We don't see her eyes because, you know, if you've seen her, you'll die. Or if she's seen you without her sunglasses, you'll die. Her feet next to each other. This is authority. This woman, when she speaks, people listen, right? She's standing there and she's perfectly exposed. And on this end, this gentleman, wearing gloves, wearing an overall, pushing this little cart, this trolley thing that he's pushing, that's probably full of garbage that he picked off the streets. And the only thing that's probably properly exposed in this side of the photo is his gloves and this trolley, look over here. So this is emphasizing the job of this guy. And his face is not properly exposed. It's a little bit dark in stark contrast with this lady whose whole body is properly exposed. Okay, so what do you feel when you look at this picture? You're probably telling me now, Violet, you're nuts. It's a picture, you can just see it. If you look at a picture, you just know that it's just, you know, it's street photography. What the hell do you want us to understand about this picture? Well, here's the thing. I want you to go and think about something that you are going to photograph that is a juxtaposition, okay? It can be anything. It can be an elephant and a mouse. It can be an apple and a guitar string. It can be anything that are two very, very different and two very contrasting things, you know? And then you're going to take that shot and you're going to email it to my email address in the bottom, in the description below. And then we're going to discuss your photo in the next video. Okay, how interesting can that be? And if you don't want me to rip your photo apart like I did with Sebastian Jacobich, I'm just joking, I never rip people's photos apart. This one is my favorite. I promise you, it's my favorite juxtaposition of all time. Okay, so you need to take a photo and enter your photo and your name, the description of your photo, and you have to tell me, what was your thought process? What did you go through? And how did you come up with the idea of that photo? And you send all of that through to me, and we're going to go through those photos in the next episode. All right, so if I bored you to death now, go away. Go and take your photos. Go let your creative juices flow. Get out of my studio, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to ring the bell. Don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, you'll miss my next videos. Cheers. Bye.